Lefty had 11 AI apps installed on his phone. 11. And if you'd asked him what half of them actually did, he couldn't have told you. He just kept downloading more, hoping one of them would magically fix his workday. Spoiler, none of them did. Not until he stopped guessing and figured out which tools actually mattered. It started about 3 months ago. Lefty was working out of his tiny apartment, juggling freelance gigs, client emails, and a to-do list that never seemed to get any shorter. Someone online told him AI could save him hours every single week, so he believed it, completely. No questions asked? He signed up for every AI tool he saw in a YouTube ad. A writing assistant here, a scheduling bot there, 3 different note-taking apps, because apparently one wasn't enough, and an AI that promised to automate his entire life in one click. Every single one had a shiny landing page promising to save him 10 hours a week. He wanted that so badly he stopped reading the fine print. He didn't research a single one of them. He just clicked subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. By the end of the month, Lefty checked his bank statement. $58 gone, spread across subscriptions he barely opened. And here's the part that really stung. His actual work hadn't gotten any faster. If anything, he was spending more time switching between apps than doing the work itself. He felt more overwhelmed than before he'd started. Then a client sent him a message. "Hey, how do you turn that last project around so fast?" Lefty froze. He hadn't. That was a different freelancer. The client had mixed him up with someone else. But the question stuck with him. What was that other person actually using? So he asked around in a freelancer group chat. And the answer surprised him. Almost nobody serious was running 10 different tools. One freelancer put it simply, "I don't need more tools. I need tools that actually finish the job." The freelancers who were actually making steady money were using 5, maybe fewer, simple tools. Tools that did one job really well, instead of promising to do everything at once. So Lefty made a decision. He'd cancel almost everything and test 5 tools people kept mentioning, one at a time, for a week each. No hype. No ads, just one honest question for each one. Does this actually save me time or money? First up was ChatGPT. He used it to draft emails, brainstorm ideas, and outline projects before writing the real thing himself. It didn't do the work for him. That part surprised him, but it cut his blank page time in half. If you're a student, a freelancer, or basically anyone who writes for work, this is usually the first tool worth learning. If your job barely involves writing, you might not need it as much. Next was Notion. He used it to keep client projects, deadlines, and notes in one place instead of scattered across 5 different apps. His messy pile of sticky notes turned into one clean dashboard he actually opened every morning. It's great for anyone juggling multiple projects or clients. But if your work is simple, one task list, one deadline at a time, a basic notes app might genuinely be enough. Then Canva. He used it to design simple graphics for client posts and his own portfolio, without needing any real design skills. It solved a specific problem. He couldn't afford a designer, and Canva's templates got him something that looked professional in minutes, not hours. It's great for creators and freelancers. If you already know software like Photoshop, you probably don't need it. Fourth was CapCut, for editing short videos. He used it to cut clips, add captions, and get content posted faster than before, all without a steep learning curve. It's genuinely useful for anyone making video content or short-form clips for work. If you never touch video, this one's easy to skip. Last was N8N, an automation tool. This one took the longest to learn, and honestly, it frustrated him at first. But once it was set up, it automatically saved his client files, sent him reminders, and logged his invoices without him lifting a finger. It's powerful for repetitive tasks, but it comes with a real learning curve. If you're just starting out, this might be one to save for later. Here's the thing Lefty learned the hard way. None of these tools fixed his workflow by themselves. He almost gave up on N8N twice because the setup felt confusing and slow. Automation tools take patience, not magic. And no tool, no matter how advanced, replaces actually understanding what you're doing. Once he stopped chasing every new app and focused on just these 5, something actually changed. He wasn't switching tabs every 2 minutes anymore. He wasn't paying for tools quietly collecting dust in the background. His subscriptions dropped from 11 down to 5, and his monthly cost dropped from $58 to about $20. 2 weeks later, that same client sent him another project. And this time, Lefty actually did turn it around fast. Not because of magic, because he wasn't wasting hours bouncing between apps that didn't even talk to each other. So if you're just starting out, here's what actually matters. Pick one tool for writing and thinking things through. Pick one for organizing your work. Pick one for visuals if your work needs them. And add automation only once you understand your own repetitive tasks well enough to actually set it up. Before you subscribe to anything new, ask yourself one simple question. What specific problem is this actually solving for me? And if a tool doesn't save you time, money, or stress within the first week, it's probably not worth keeping. Lefty didn't need 11 AI tools. He needed 5 he actually understood. More apps never meant more productivity. It just meant more tabs open, and more money quietly leaving his account every single month. Check the current pricing or free plan before signing up for anything mentioned here. And if you want to see exactly how Lefty set up his automation with the last tool on this list, that's coming in a separate video this week.